Tonight is the night where our superstars and divas get extreme. Tables, chairs, ladders, cages will be used to hurt and inflict pain on our superstars and divas. This is the night where superstars and divas will get bloody, battered and bruised in hopes of winning championship gold in WWE Universe Mode. This will be the first pay-per-view in WWE Universe Mode history to feature twice in the series, and it is also the first pay-per-view after the record-breaking historic WrestleMania 30. But the question remains, are you ready to get extreme?
Juicy Drop Candies presents WWE Extreme Rules.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. My name is BrendenPlayz. This is the most extreme night of the year, and we're going to kick it off in none other than a steel cage. It is the World Tag Team Championships. They are on the line, the vacant World Tag Team Championship belts that were reintroduced over on the SmackDown brand after the draft, thanks to the SmackDown General Manager Edge. He had the ability to choose to whether he was going to take the WWE Tag Team Championships, the current tag titles, or reintroduce a new tag team championship of his own, and I guess kind of rebrand SmackDown around these new titles, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He brought over some new tag teams, and we are going to have ourselves a steel cage match tonight to determine which team will be the inaugural World Tag Team Champions in the reincarnated version of the belts. So we just saw the Primetime Players come out. They're going to take on the team of Rey Mysterio and the Big Show. Now Rey Mysterio and Big Show, well, they haven't had their fair share of luck or success, I guess you could call it, in recent months. The Big Show, former world champion, but other than that, as a tag team, they haven't really achieved anything thus far. Whereas the Primetime Players, they are former WWE Tag Team Champions. They're the only team to have beaten the Shield for the Tag Team Championships thus far here in Universe Mode. Of course, they did lose the titles in short fashion, but they still proved as though that they're worthy, and they still proved that they are a legitimately top tag team right now in the division. So now we have a new division here on SmackDown. We get the feeling that the Primetime Players and the Big Show Mysterio could be two really, really tough tag teams to contend with. And they had to get through the Usos and the Wyatt family to get into this match in the qualifiers. So they've had to certainly earn their way to get into it. But which team will prove to be the better out of the two? We'll find out in a moment, as this is a steel cage matchup. Now, if you want to see the rest of the card, of course, like every pay-per-view, go into the description down below. You'll actually get to see what the full card is if you're not quite sure, and you can skip ahead to a certain point in the video that you'd like to watch. So if you want to watch the world title match, they'll have the timestamp in the description below. Click on the timestamp and you'll be fast forwarded straight to that match. So that should be good. So I highly encourage you guys to watch the whole show, though. It should be a good show. Looking forward to it. So steel cage match, the only way to win is by escaping the cage. Both members of each team must escape the cage to win this one. I don't think you can win by pinfall in this situation. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's only by escaping the cage in this tornado tag team situation. So both members of the team must escape. So if one goes out, it will turn into a handicap match. So you really have to kind of pick and choose when you do decide to try and make a play out of the cage. So I tell you what, I really don't want to see the Big Show leave this match early on, to leave poor old Rey Mysterio alone with big old Titus and Darren Young. So if I was the Big Show and Rey Mysterio, I'd be looking to get Rey Mysterio out ASAP and then leave the Big Show, because the Big Show is two men in one. So even if it does turn into a handicap match, really it's still a fair fight. So that would be the strategy I would employ if I was the team of Big Show and Mysterio, which we still don't have a name for, by the way. Didn't realize we hadn't come up with a name for this team yet, so maybe we'll have to come up with a name in the next couple of episodes. To determine, well, they could be our new tag team champions. So our new tag champs, possibly, they need a name. So if you start thinking of some names, and we'll see what we can come up with. And we did find a name for the Christian and Chris Jericho tag team name. That will be revealed later. So we have been using the names that you guys give us, and you guys come up with some pretty good names. So I entrust you that you guys can come up with a name for Mysterio and the Big Show. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if the Big Show and Rey Mysterio do lose here tonight. What do they do? Do they keep going as a tag team in this newly devised tag team division? Obviously, there's a lot of opportunities now on the SmackDown brand. If you're a tag team on either Raw or SmackDown, you have more of an opportunity now than ever to be tag team champions of either belts. So I guess being a tag team right now would be the smartest thing to do. Whereas I guess the Big Show, former world champion, Mysterio, hasn't really achieved anything on Universe Mode. He's been in around the Intercontinental Championship division. As singles wrestlers, these guys haven't had a lot of success for a long time. So maybe a tag team is the way to go for these two men. As Big Show gets sent into the cage by Titus O'Neil, the two behemoths of the teams going at it. So, whereas the Primetime Players, obviously they are a tag team, and you know they've always been one of the top tag teams in the division, but they haven't had a lot of success, but they found a way to get the championship belts around their waist at the Royal Rumble. They held the titles up until Extreme Rules, so they couldn't defend it on their first pay-per-view title defense, where they took on the Shield in their rematch, and the Shield won. And then the Primetime Players had to win a WWE Tag Team Championship tournament to get their way into WrestleMania, and they were unsuccessful going out, I believe, in the second round. So it was a little unfair that they didn't get their opportunity for their tag title shot again. So they probably feel as though they were a little undone. You know, they deserve an opportunity, but now they're getting a chance here on SmackDown. Edge is granting them the opportunity, so I'm sure they'll be going out here really trying to get those championships around their belts, because you know, they deserve to be champions. You know, they deserve to have another opportunity at the championship belt. So I really feel as though if they didn't win against the Usos coming into this, they probably would have, you know, been really hard done by. But they did win, and here they are fighting Mysterio and the Big Show as Titus gets sent over the top with a back body drop. As Darren Young's looking to try to escape the cage now. Mysterio is down, but Big Show and Mysterio are going to make sure that that does not happen. And probably the best strategy right now would be just to wear down your opponents. I wouldn't be trying to escape too early on, because like I said earlier, you turn it into a handicap situation, which does not go well for your tag team. So you need to make sure if you are going to escape, you need to escape as a team. You've got to take down both guys at the same time. Take down both guys, then both escape at the same time. Both of you get out, doesn't turn into a handicap situation. Easier said than done, of course, but that would be the ideal situation. But hey, I mean, if you can get one guy out, then I guess you got to take that opportunity. It does turn into a handicap situation for the other man in the match, but if he's good enough, you know, he'll survive. But we see the Big Show, he's trying to get out. Now, this is going to be interesting to see. Can the Big Show, the big frame that he is, actually climb over the top of this cage and escape? I think that could be a little difficult for the big man to do. As Darren Young is working down the Big Show, Mysterio trying to get out, and Darren Young straight away over there takes him down. So we have a lot of good tag teams here on the SmackDown roster as well. Like I said, the Usos and the White family, two of the top teams in the division, they're not even in this match. But as well as that, we have the Awesome Riders, who also came over from Raw. And don't forget 3MB, former tag team champions, and Los Matadors as well. And I'm probably missing a team or two there, but Big Show almost got himself out of the cage there. But Darren Young, oh my goodness, down goes the Big Show. That's a lot of weight hitting the mat there. As Mysterio, he's trying to escape. Titus is up to his feet, takes him down. Down goes Mysterio. Titus tries to follow it up. And Darren Young takes down Big Show over the left-hand side of the ring there and follows up with a drop kick. So good start here from Young and Titus O'Neil, looking good, wearing the green here tonight. Whereas Big Show and Mysterio there rocking the blue. As Titus, he tries to escape, not going to happen. Rey Mysterio takes him down. As another power slam there to the Big Show. Darren Young showing his strength, follows it up with a leg drop. My goodness, he is looking good. So even if one of these two teams does win the tag team championship belts, they're going to have a lot of good teams gunning for them. So it's going to be really interesting to see on the SmackDown tag team division who does prosper in the next coming months as tag team champions or perhaps #1 contenders. You know, whereas like, you got the Raw side of things, I don't know, I still think Raw's got a very good tag team division, but perhaps you could say SmackDown may be a little bit better right now as Mysterio's trying to escape, Big Show's trying to escape as well. Primetime Players, they put an end to that by taking both men down at the same time as Rey Mysterio takes down Titus. So this, from what I've seen early on in this matchup, both these teams are just trying to desperately get out of this cage, not really wearing each other down so much. As soon as one half of each team, hits the mat and is down, the other half of the other team is trying to escape. As you just saw there, Darren Young hits the mat, Titus and Mysterio are going at it, and as soon as there's an opening for the Big Show, now that Darren's young, Big Show tries to escape. May not be the best strategy to employ, like I said earlier. Probably taking both guys down at the same time would give you the best opportunity, but seems as though these teams just want to get out of this cage as quickly as possible. As Big Show takes down Titus, he tries to go and escape the cage. Mysterio, even though Darren Young's still on his feet, he tries to escape. That's never going to work. So down goes the Big Show again, and of course, getting taken down from the top of that cage each and every time is not going to really do a lot of favors to your body. So they're taking a lot of damage by trying to escape that cage constantly. So they may need to try and pick and choose their spots at a smarter fashion. Oh, as Titus, he was sky high in the air and he's taken down as Big Show picks him back up now. We haven't seen a lot of the cage being used yet as the big spear from the Big Show takes down Titus O'Neil. Now Titus is groggy. The Big Show trying to escape, but Darren Young comes along. Titus O'Neil was ready to jump in as well if he had to. So now Titus and Mysterio fighting at it again as Mysterio takes down Titus. So this is really a close match. Now one half of each team trying to escape, but Titus is to his feet and the Big Show's at his feet now too. So both men taken back down. So we have a lot of good matches here tonight for you guys. If you haven't already, got to check out the 2 promo videos I put up on my channel for Extreme Rules. Now, I will say one of those promo videos will not be aired tonight. Normally I play the promo videos before the start of the 2 matches the start of the match that had the promo for it. But one of the matches for the promo for the matches actually was done with a bit of a copyright issue, and I don't know what happened there, but I won't be able to play it in this video. So that will be for the Randy Orton versus Brock Lesnar match. So if you haven't seen the promo and you want to watch it later on the video, it won't actually be in the video. So I suggest pulling it up before the match starts to get yourself hyped, get yourself amped up. As Mysterio, while I was talking there, he snuck away and he's escaped the cage. So now it has turned into a 2-on-1 handicap situation, and just like I said before, you wanted Mysterio to escape first to leave the Big Show in there, the big man, all by himself if you have to have that situation. And now that's exactly how this has played out. So Titus and Darren Young looking to take down the Big Show, but like I said, the Big Show is basically 2 men in 1. He takes down both Titus O'Neil and Darren Young at the same time. And now the Big Show, he's going to be attacked and mauled here by the Primetime Players. They see this as the big opportunity, the big opening that they may need to win this match. Mysterio has escaped. There's absolutely nothing that Mysterio can do right now in this match. He's out of this match, and it's now up to the Big Show to escape for the Big Show and Rey Mysterio to win these Tag Team Championship belts. And Darren Young's got him up. Oh, the gut buster to the Big Show. That could be enough to put him away. But both these men, what are the Primetime Players doing? The Big Show is down. They're not trying to escape. But Big Show back to his feet. Maybe they knew that was not going to be enough to keep the big man down. Perhaps a good decision in the end. And now the Big Show, I thought he was going to launch Young to the cage, but Darren Young countered. So Big Show immediately trying to survive right now. He's doing a pretty good job of it as well. So it'll be interesting to see what the Primetime players do next. Do they both try to escape now, or do we get the Big Show down and we keep him distracted while one of us tries to escape? I think that could be the right strategy to do. Get one of you guys out, level this match up, and we'll see how we go from there. Because I think Titus O'Neil, he can handle the Big Show by himself. So I'd be probably trying to get Darren Young out next as Big Show tries to escape. It's not going to work. Both of these guys up to their feet. And down goes the Big Show again. So right now you can see Titus O'Neil working on the Big Show. Keep the Big Show distracted as another double team. Primetime players working very, very well together right now. Keep the Big Show distracted while the other one tries to escape the cage. As Big Show is going to try to escape again. And it's not going to work as the Big Show is taken back down to his feet. So we'll have to wait and see what kind of strategy they do employ right now. As a double knee to the midsection of the Big Show. Big Show's fired up though. Back to his feet. Counters Titus O'Neil. He's just trying to survive right now. And, oh, a leg sweep. Down goes the Big Show. Now, Titus O'Neil trying to escape. Might be the right strategy to do, like I said earlier. But Darren Young couldn't keep the Big Show distracted. And hang on. Titus counters the Big Show. He's trying to get back up to the top. But Big Show, oh my goodness. Titus O'Neil taken down with authority. And now Darren Young climbing up. Titus has got the Big Show distracted, pounding away those right hands to the skull of the Big Show. Working away right now. Irish whip into the corner. Darren Young very, very close. Darren Young may just get there. Titus is trying to go as well. Who's the Big Show pick? He's going to go with Titus because Darren Young has escaped the cage. And there's nothing that Rey Mysterio can do on the outside there to try and stop Darren Young at all. And oh, both the Big Show and Titus O'Neil, they fall to the mat at the same time. And the Big Show, he's going to try and escape. He sees the opening. But Titus is up to his feet. It's now a one-on-one match. Who will win? The two powerhouses of this team, of these teams, the Big Show and Titus O'Neil. Oh, as a Titus O'Neil sent flying. Jeez, you get a lot of airtime. You get driven into the mat at a high. Hang on. Titus O'Neil. Oh my. You see that? Just raking the leg of the Big Show, taking him down. And he landed really, really roughly on his back. And now both these men, it's just going to be a battle of who can get out of the cage first. You kind of get the feeling that they're not really going to work each other down. They'll do enough to put each other down on the mat and try for a quick escape. But I think a quick escape is not the way to do it. I think the Big Show, if he can hit that big KO WMD punch, that will put Titus O'Neil away. As Titus has got the Big Show up. Oh, with the backbreaker. And he's going to try to escape. Big Show looking likely to get back to his feet, though. As Titus is quite near the top. But Big Show does get him back down. Titus couldn't counter that time. As Big Show trying to climb up again. So, of course, we have another Tag Team Championship match coming up. For the first time in Universe Mode history, we're having two Tag Team Championship matches on the one show. And the WWE Tag Team Championships will be defended in a Elimination Table Tornado Tag Team match. Titus O'Neil's near the top. Wow. Big Show, a last second save. You kind of get the feeling that if Titus had just got his foot over a little more, that would have been all she wrote. And the Primetime Players would have been the new Tag Team Champions. Big Show saving the match. And down goes the Big Show. Titus O'Neil working him down again. So Elimination Tag Team Tournament, Tag Team Table match. And Tornado Tag Team match. That is a tongue twister there. Elimination Tag Team Tornado Tables match. That will be the Shield taking on the new team of Chris Jericho and Christian. Like I said, we will reveal the new tag team name for them later on. So that should be interesting to see. And pretty much every match on tonight's show has some kind of stipulation applied to it. Up next, we have the Divas Championship matchup. That'll be Extreme Rules, followed by a special guest referee match for the United States Championship. Then we have the Table Tornado Tag Team match, and then another Extreme Rules match. So we have two Extreme Rules matches on the card tonight, and that will be the Intercontinental Championship matchup, Wade Barrett versus Mark Henry, and And then we had the first of our 2 world title matches. WWE Championship on the line. 2 out of 3 falls. No DQ. Brock Lesnar versus the champ, Randy Orton. And then, of course, probably the match we've all been waiting for, all excited for. We don't know who's going to win this one. It's anyone's game right now. It is Fatal 4-Way. It's a ladder match, and it's for the world title. It is John Cena, Undertaker, CM Punk, and the world champion Batista. I'm really looking forward to seeing that one. That will be tonight's main event. So if you didn't know the card, well, now you know anyways, but I told you to look at the description below anyways. But down goes the Big Show again. So from what we can see right now, this is just a back and forth kind of affair right now. Both guys just trying to take each other down, go for the quick escape. Nobody's really hit their big finishing maneuver. Nobody's really hit or done enough to kind of keep each other down for a long period of time. As Titus and the Big Show still going at it in the middle of the ring. A kick to the midsection of the Big Show. The Big Show gets behind him and a beautiful Russian leg sweep. The Big Show thinks that may be enough though, but Titus O'Neil straight back up to his feet. And that is not going to be enough. And Titus O'Neil feels pretty good about himself right now. So both teams have one member out at the moment. And Titus, he plants the Big Show. That might be enough though. Titus is climbing up. Here we go. Can Titus get there? Is he going to get there? He's so close. Titus is almost there. But the Big Show is coming. The Big Show spoils the party and keeps this match alive and drills Titus O'Neil into the mat. My goodness. Follows it up with a snap DDT, quick time DDT. And the Big Show feels as though he's ready to go. But Titus O'Neil, he's showing a lot of tenacity and a lot of strength and stamina here. He's taking a lot of big shots, but he continues to get to his feet, climb back up, and follows it up with a DDT as well. Continues to stop the Big Show from getting anywhere near that cage. So Titus O'Neil is really looking good right now. Whereas the Big Show, obviously it is the Big Show. You can't deny that the Big Show is probably suited for this type of handicap situation, now turned into a one-on-one situation. You don't really want to face the Big Show in a one-on-one environment, but him trying to escape the cage is certainly not in his favor. So, whereas, if you had had Rey Mysterio in here, he'd probably tiptoe his way outside that cage very, very quickly, which he did earlier. So that's kind of the disadvantage that the Big Show and Mysterio have right now, is that the Big Show, he's got to try and lug that huge body and hit a huge frame of him outside the cage. Plus, the Big Show's legs are so huge, his body is so huge, even when he's at the top of the cage, his leg is practically still on the top rope. So Titus O'Neil can come along and take down the Big Show quite comfortably. Obviously, whether Titus O'Neil's still a big man as a spear from the Big Show. Titus O'Neil's still a big man, but he's not as easy to get down from the cage. As Titus O'Neil, no, he countered the Big Show. Titus O'Neil looking the goods. Big Show is in trouble. That chokeslam would have put Titus O'Neil away. What's Titus going to do here? Again, takes down the Big Show with that slam. And now, is that enough to win this match? Titus O'Neil climbing up. Here we go. Is he going to escape the cage? He's getting so close. Big Show back to his feet. And he's going to get there. Titus O'Neil not able to win this one for the Primetime Players just quite yet. And the Big Show's trying to escape again. Titus is still down, but Titus back to his feet. Big Show got close this time. Hang on, counted. Big Show's at the top. He's almost there. But Titus just saving the day. Wow, that's the closest we've probably seen to the Big Show almost escaping. Very, very close. He was at the top of the cage. Just had to do probably one more little move and he was out of here. So Titus O'Neil getting very, very lucky right now. So these two giants still going at it. Titus O'Neil and the Big Show, as Big Show's down. And we've seen Titus hit the Clash of the Titans a couple of times, but still hasn't really put the Big Show away just quite yet. And the Big Show hasn't hit any kind of big maneuver on Titus yet. So that may be the key that the Big Show's missing right now, because Titus seems to be getting to his feet very, very quickly, whereas the Big Show, he kind of just stays down for a while and gets close to letting Titus get out of the cage. But as you see, Titus straight back to his feet. So the Big Show has only been close on one occasion, really, in my eyes, whereas Titus has been close on a couple of occasions. So this is really a back and forth battle. This is really just who's going to get out of this cage first, who can hit their big shot. And it just seems they're pulling each other off the cage, trying to escape themselves, getting pulled back down, and repeat. So it's not really much is happening right now as Big Show launched into the corner. Titus comes along, folds it up the clothesline. Now he feels as though he's got enough time to escape. Big Show's still down. Titus is getting there, but Big Show back to his feet. And another thing the Big Show has in his advantage, he doesn't really have to climb the cage himself to take down Titus when Titus is trying to escape. And the Big Show, such a huge man, can really just put his arm up and grab Titus's leg and yank him down. So that's one of the advantages the Big Show certainly has. So if Titus does get very, very close to escaping, the Big Show doesn't really have to move that far to grab onto Titus. Probably, at worst, maybe onto the second rope. So a big advantage in the Big Show's back pocket there. As, Big Show launches himself into Titus's midsection, and now he feels as though he's got enough of an opportunity to escape. Titus is still down, back to his feet though, and once again, Big Show launched back down, now back into the middle of the ring. Titus tried to kick the Big Show, but follows it up with a power slam. Down goes the Big Show, and will that be enough? Is that enough to put the Big Show away, and will we crown new World Tag Team Champs? No, Titus meets the canvas in a hard way, and now Big Show, he's trying to escape, and like I said earlier, such a huge frame doesn't really get that far very quickly, so he really has to hit a really big shot on Titus O'Neil. Like, I'm talking a KO knockout punch on Titus if Big Show wants to win this one. But Big Show looks pretty groggy right now. He doesn't look in the best of ways, and Titus still looks pretty good in my opinion. He's had a few hard knocks, but still he's moving around the ring pretty nicely. His Big Show counters, shrugs off Titus. Can he do it a second time? No, he can't. And he gets launched back down to the mat. Titus is thinking about escaping now, but Big Show straight back to his feet, and it's going to be a repeat. Titus back down. Now Big Show grabbing onto the Titus. Titus counters, and a belly-to-belly slam. Titus O'Neil thinking he's going to escape. Big Show straight back to his feet though, and Titus no good. Big Show went for a big kick, missed. So Titus still looking very, very good, looking the goods. And still, these guys are just trying to escape off a move, but that's really not going to get it done, not really going to finish them off. So like I said earlier, a finisher is vital, as Titus has got Big Show up, and that shoulder is driven straight into Titus's knee. Is that enough to put the Big Show down and out? Darren Young, Rey Mysterio looking on. Titus is right near the top of the cage. Big Show, what's he going to do here? Oh, he takes Titus off the top of the cage. He goes down with him. But Titus, he met the worst of that fall. And the Big Show is trying to escape again. And it's no good. As Big Show's almost at the top. Titus got counted. And the Big Show's at the top. Maybe one of these guys are going to try and, throw the other one off while still staying on the cage. That may be a good idea to employ. As Titus is trying to escape. Big Show back to his feet. And this becomes a very, very familiar situation we've seen. But Titus with the counter. We haven't seen him really counter the Big Show in his attempts to stay on the cage. And Big Show, he'll be counted here. He'll be taken down. Titus does so successfully. And hang on. Clash of the Titus. Clash of the Titus. I think that's the third time he's hit that on the Big Show. That's the big shot that he needed. Here we go. Can Titus escape? He's getting close. Titus O'Neil, here comes the Big Show. Here comes the Big Show. But he's too late. Big Show is a second too late. And down goes Titus O'Neil. That is the match, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, someone has escaped the cage. Titus O'Neil is the man to do it. Big Show and Titus, they slugged it out for many minutes there. None of them were able to really get the better of each other, but the clash of the Titus was the difference. It didn't keep Big Show down for long, but it was just long enough, about half a second long enough, to escape the cage, and the Big Show and Rey Mysterio, they fall to Titus O'Neil, Darren Young, the Primetime Players. They are our new World Tag Team Champions. Well, that was a good match. It was a little boring towards the end because it was the same kind of sequence, but still a good back and forth contest between these two men. And the World Tag Team Champions, the Primetime Players, they are the first World Tag Team Champions on Universe Mode history. Big Show cannot believe it. And that clash of the Titus certainly took the wind out of the Big Show's sail. And now, the Primetime Players are our new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Will we see them hold the titles for a little longer this time, or will it be a repeat of their last title reign? We'll have to wait and find out what happens next on Universe Mode. Now it's time for our next matchup. It's the Divas Championship matchup. It is the Divas Champion Naomi, as here she comes. And she's going to defend it against Aksana. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So this is not your regular Divas Championship match, because this one is actually going to be an Extreme Rules match. Something we don't normally see from the Divas here in Universe Mode, but they are joining the theme of tonight and getting extreme, and it will be the new Divas Champion Naomi facing off against Aksana, of course. And Naomi only won the championship on the draft night, the night after the Wrestlemania pay-per-view on Monday Night Raw. We saw Naomi pull out the victory. Aksana had to defend her championship in a Fatal 4-Way match. So a little unfair, as some of you guys may have said in the comment section down below. Over the past few episodes, it was unfair that Aksana had to defend her championship after she just beat Natalya on the pre-show of WrestleMania 30, which was a great performance from Natalya, actually from Aksana and Natalya. I thought that was a really good match in my opinion, so it'll be interesting to see if Aksana can back up and continue her good run in the last couple of months. She had a bit of a hiccup, but I tell you what, she's been winning majority of her matches on Raw and SmackDown and main event over the past month, so she's looked good. I think only really the one match that she lost was the title match, and other than that, she's been hard to beat. So Naomi, on the other hand, she's been a little bit shaky. She's won some of her matches, but she's also lost a couple as well. So the question mark is certainly around her right now. Will she be good enough to beat Aksana here tonight? I think she probably will. I think it's going to be a fair fight. It's going to be interesting to see. I think it's going to be close. I'm not exactly sure who will win it, but it'll be interesting because it is a one-on-one match. We haven't seen these two go at it one-on-one in Universe Mode yet, so it's kind of hard to gauge how this one will play out. And you add in the added element of extreme, well, this could go anywhere. So we have Aksana. She hits a DDT there, so it's a bit of an even start to this one, and no toys being used yet. So this is the first of our two Extreme Rules matches on the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Interesting enough that none of the main event matches are Extreme Rules tonight. Instead, we have a big variation of different types of stipulations applied to these matches. Very different to what happened last year at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, which, of course, was back when the game was still setting all the matches. So we saw some interesting developments happening there. But this is the first pay-per-view that's been done twice in Universe Mode. I think that's pretty cool. The next pay-per-view, well, we took it to the poll and asked you guys to decide which pay-per-view it was going to be. And from what I can see from the poll results thus far, it is Payback is going to be the next pay-per-view. So unless you guys quickly get on the vote and spam the voting, I'll put the link to that in the description down below. It looks as though Payback will be the next pay-per-view for Universe Mode. I don't know if you guys are happy about that one, but I wouldn't have mind of seeing Over the Limit, but Payback works for me too. I would do Payback because it is the actual pay-per-view after Extreme Rules, but the only reason that kind of makes me not want to is the fact that we have to be using custom arenas, and I really don't like doing that, but it is what it is. But if you guys vote enough for Over the Limit, then we may see that, but obviously Over the Limit hasn't been featured for some time, so that's the only reason why I wouldn't do Over the Limit as well. We did do Over the Limit last year in Universe Mode, so perhaps we could repeat history and do it twice, and it can be the second pay-per-view to feature twice. And of course, after Payback or Over the Limit, or I think the other choices of Backlash and Battleground, we have another pay-per-view which will probably replace No Way Out. I'm not sure if we're going to do No Way Out either, so we'll probably take it to the poll again, as Naomi has that sledgehammer, but Aksana takes her down before she can get to the sledgehammer. So we probably will take it to the poll again to decide which pay-per-view will feature after Payback, but of course we'll talk about more of that when that pay-per-view comes around the corner. But so you guys really get a good opportunity to decide what happens next here in Universe Mode. So that's pretty exciting, I think, that you guys have the choice to decide, the pay-per-views, tag team names, possible match stipulations, things like that. I think it's pretty cool that now that I have the website and things like that, I can put the polls up and have a really easy way for you guys to interact more with the series. So that's kind of one of the new things I really want to do going forward in Universe Mode, is really take it to polls and let you guys decide what happens next. So it's not all me, it's you guys getting involved as well. Of course, I'm still going to be the mastermind behind it all. I'm the authority, damn it. But it'll be interesting to see what you guys do come up with, as Aksana, spinebuster through the table. That could be enough to put Naomi away. That's a big shot. Naomi's in trouble. We haven't really seen those toys that they got out really used in full effect yet, but that announce table has been demolished. That spinebuster could put Naomi's title reign in big jeopardy right now, as Naomi takes Aksana back in the middle of the ring, and she's going to get a toy out. She's going to get a table, but Aksana interrupts that, so she's not able to quite grab the table out before Aksana comes to her. So she'll throw her back inside the ring. So the Divas division has certainly been heating up. We have an influx of a lot of new Divas. So Naomi, Cameron, Emma, Eva Marie, Alicia Fox is back. Paige is back again. So we have quite a number of new Divas coming around in the division. So really good times for the Divas division going forward, to seeing who does actually win championship gold, because there's a lot of new contenders for the Divas Championship, and we've seen a lot of tag team matches in the Divas division in recent weeks as well. So a lot of interesting developments happening right now in the division, which is good to see. Of course, the Divas division is the only division, the only championship belt that will feature on both Raw and SmackDown. So, and that still plans to stay the same for quite some time. I can barely fit enough matches on the show as it is, but we're not going to add any more titles for quite some time, as Aksana, with a big spin kick, nails Naomi in the head. That could be enough to win it. 3, that is it. That is it. The spin kick is enough. Aksana wins back her Divas Championship belt from Naomi here tonight at Extreme Rules. Well, we saw new tag team champions earlier. Now we see a new Divas champion. So the titles are changing. New champions are being crowned here tonight at Extreme Rules. I think the spinebuster through the announce table really did the job. That was enough to kind of really severely injure Naomi quite a lot. And Naomi did really get back into it. And that spin kick to perfection, right into the side of the face, right to the head. That is enough to put Naomi away. And now we have Aksana is now a 2-time Divas champion here in Universe Mode. What a victory for Aksana. That's a big win. She unfairly lost her Divas championship in a fatal 4-way environment. Now 1-on-1, and she's good enough to win the title back. Will she be good enough to keep the title for the foreseeable future? We'll have to wait and see, and have to wait and find out at the next pay-per-views. But for now, it is time to move on to our next match. So let's get straight into it. I'm here with Chris Jericho and Christian. Tonight, you face the Shield for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Are you ready to face a team like the Shield? First of all, you idiot, we're not known as Christian and Chris Jericho. We are known as the Charisma Co. So next time, be a journalist and learn something for once. Secondly, tonight, we face the Shield for the Tag Team Championships, and we respect the hell out of this team. We know they're damn good. But the Charisma Code is just that much better. The Shield, they may be younger, faster, stronger than us, but we have the experience. We know what it takes to win championship gold. We know what it takes to be tag team champions. And even though we haven't teamed up that much in recent months, we are ready. The Shield may think that they are the king of the tag team division here on Monday Night Raw, but they tonight will get a reality check, because we, the Charisma Code, we are here and we are ready to be the next WWE Tag Team Champions. Listen, I faced the Shield at WrestleMania with my former friend Edge, and they're a damn good team, but the only reason why they won at WrestleMania is because my no-good hack of a former best friend Edge couldn't hang with those two guys. I could hang with those two guys, and that's why I got the guy that I need tonight to win those tag team championships, and that guy is Chris Jericho. The Shield, there will be no match for us. We're too experienced. We're too damn good to lose to those two kids. So tonight, experience will prevail over the youth. As Chris Jericho and I, we have one more WWE Tag Team Championship match. Well, the new tag team of the Charisma Code are confident and raring to go, but that match will take place later. Now it is time for the United States Championship match. This will be a special guest referee match, as here comes our special guest referee. It is none other than Cesaro, the former United States Champion in his own right. He returned to Monday Night Raw from the draft. He was unsuccessful in becoming their #1 contender, but he will still have a huge role to play here tonight at Extreme Rules. So here comes the United States Champion, Big E. I tell you what, he's been one hell of a champion, and he's really looked as though he's ready to move up the roster. And he had a bit of an appearance at the Elimination Chamber match in the WWE Championship matchup, but he had another impressive performance at WrestleMania as well, winning the Battle Royal match. The odds were certainly stacked against him, but he continued to impress and showed the world why he is the United States Champion. Now he's got another tough hurdle to overcome here tonight. He has Dolph Ziggler to contend with, but I tell you what, Big E is probably being the best United States Champion here on Universe Mode. I will say that right now. He's been one hell of a fighting champion, and I think he may be the longest reigning champion right now in Universe Mode. So credit to him right now. He's certainly been very, very impressive. But here comes one man that may knock him off here tonight. This is Dolph Ziggler coming over from the SmackDown brand. He is ready to go. He's ready to turn his career around, and he's ready to be the next United States Champion. Dolph Ziggler has never won championship gold here in Universe Mode. He's had many, many opportunities, but he's never managed to get the W next to his name. Will that all change tonight? Will he be able to beat Big E for that United States Championship belt? Well, if you are going off form and recent wins and history, well, you probably would say Ziggler has a very, very good chance. But will Cesaro have any kind of impact on Ziggler's chances? Because we do know Cesaro was defeated by Dolph Ziggler on Monday Night Raw. And maybe Cesaro's got a bit of animosity between Ziggler and himself. Maybe he doesn't really want Ziggler to win. Maybe he's under the impression of, if I can't have the championship, you can't have the championship. So that may be the way it goes tonight. Let's hope we don't see some kind of screwjob finish by Cesaro. Let's hope he calls this one down the middle, because I'm really interested to see if Dolph Ziggler can beat Big E tonight. Big E, he's tough, but I think Ziggler, he may be the guy that could knock off Big E from the top of the pedestal here tonight for the United States Championship. But I tell you what, even if Big E survives tonight, look at the competition that's coming through for the US title. We have the likes of Sheamus, Del Rio, Kane, Rob Van Dam, Cesaro, Damien Sandow, Curtis Axel. A lot of good talent right now in that US Championship division. So Big E has a tough time trying to keep that championship belt around his waist. He's managed to knock off a few of the guys in the division, like Dean Ambrose and R-Truth and Santino. He's kind of moved on from a few of those guys, but now so many potential contenders are coming through. So this is a really tough time to be the United States Champion right now, with all these fantastic champions on their way. So we have Ziggler. He hits a nice little suplex to kick this one off. Now, we talked about Ziggler a little bit before, how he has had opportunities in the past, and he has. He had many opportunities to be the Intercontinental Champion, but he was unable to do so. He was unable to capture that championship belt. He had a long-standing rivalry with then Intercontinental Champion Wade Barrett. He had a number of opportunities at Barrett, but he was never able to beat Wade Barrett, which many people actually haven't beaten Wade Barrett, so that's not really a bad thing to have said that he can't do. But he's now got this new opportunity, this new life, this new chance here on Monday Night Raw, and I think Dolph Ziggler is going to make the most of it, in my opinion. I think this is Ziggler's chance. This is Ziggler's time, and we'll have to wait and see how this all kind of pans out. But if he can win the US title tonight, that'll be a great accomplishment for Dolph Ziggler, and that's something that he needs just to kind of reignite the flame, just kind of get his career going here in Universe Mode. And I don't know if Big E's ready to be in the main event level yet. I mean, he's had a couple of altercations with former WWE Champion Brock Lesnar, but he can hold his own. So he may be ready for that big main event push. But if he's ready, we'll know. But I think continuing to be the US champion would be in Big E's best interest right now. And if he can knock Ziggler off tonight, that's exactly what he'll be. But we haven't seen Cesaro really get involved just quite yet, so it will be interesting to see how this does play out and what kind of role Cesaro does play. And at least Cesaro did dress up for the occasion. That's always nice. He's got the stripes on tonight. But Ziggler taking down Big E. And well, he's going to show off, just like Dolph Ziggler likes to do. He is the show off, and he is doing a bit of showing off right now. And you know, will Cesaro, screw over Ziggler? Because, Cesaro, he was on the rise. He had a couple of bad opportunities, a couple of bad matches, but then he started to put together a couple of wins, and he got himself in that #1 contendership opportunity, and he couldn't capture it. Will he be angry at Ziggler, or will he take his frustrations out on Big E, or will he just call it down the middle? It'll be interesting to see. So I'm waiting to see what happens there. And another guy that we thought may just get himself in that #1 contendership spot was Kane. He had a couple wins in triple threats and fatal four-ways, but when it came to Dolph Ziggler, that was Kane's Achilles heel, because Ziggler, he managed to beat Kane a couple of times, and that really kind of gave Ziggler the opportunity, because if you go back, Ziggler did have a match against Big E on Raw, but Ziggler did lose. So Ziggler beating Kane a couple of times in a one-on-one situation, then a tag team situation, then beating Cesaro was enough to get him over the line. As Cesaro, really slow count there. It was a 1 and a very slow 2. I don't know if that would be 3, but it may have been. But seems as though Cesaro perhaps might be screwing over Ziggler. But Big E, he takes down Ziggler. I don't know if Cesaro is going to allow any kind of weapons to be used in this one. I would say no. I think he wants this one to be a clean fight. Well, I don't know. Does Cesaro really care? He probably doesn't mind these two guys beating the living hell out of each other. I mean, if I was Cesaro, I would say let these two guys go at it. And he's count to 5. 1 count now. The count was broken. I was going to say 6, but it has been broken. Big E's on the top rope. I don't know what he's trying to do here. He's going to stay there. Double axe handle. Takes down Ziggler. And a kick to where you don't want to be kicked. And he's going to do another one for good measure. He went for a third. Ziggler counters, kicks him away. But Big E continues to fight back. And another clothesline. He takes down, just planting Ziggler. And here we go, the clothesline there. Ziggler may be in a bit of trouble. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, quick count. A very quick 2. A very, very quick 2. And hang on. Are we going to see the big ending? Oh, we do. Big ending on Ziggler. 1, 2, 3. Oh, a quick count. Come on, ref. Cesaro with the quick count. Well, I don't know if Ziggler would have kicked out, but Big E wins by a quick count from Cesaro. Dolph Ziggler got screwed. Ah, man, that's not good to see. We saw him do a couple of slow counts for Ziggler, and then we saw him do a quick count before. Ziggler kicked out the first time, but the second time was off the big ending, and not many men can kick out of that. So Dolph Ziggler unfortunately loses again, thanks to the quick count of Cesaro. The Big E, still the United States Champion. What an accomplishment from him. Still dominating the roster. Now it is time for us to move on to our next matchup. Our next matchup will be for the Tag Team Championship. You want to see me, Paul? Brock, I'm glad I caught you. Look, I know you have a big match tonight, but I won't take too much of your time. Listen, Triple H has informed me that tonight I will not be accompanying you to the ring. In fact, I won't be accompanying you to the ring anymore. Triple H has informed me that he wants you to win a match, win the title match, win the championship back for the Authority all by yourself, because he believes that you don't have what it takes to be the Authority's champion anymore. He wants you to prove him wrong. So tonight, Brock, this is do or die. If you don't win, this little alliance, this agreement we have, it may be over. Well, the pressure is certainly on Brock Lesnar to get the job done or risk being evicted from the Authority. So if Brock Lesnar doesn't win tonight, well, we may be needing a new Authority's champion. But speaking of two men that have done their dealings with the Authority in recent history, The Shield, the WWE Tag Team Champions, they have held the championships only for a short period of time. But if you count up the amount of months they've held the championships for throughout the duration of Universe Mode, it's been one hell of a run for The Shield. They have, without a doubt, been the greatest tag team in Universe Mode. But tonight, they may be facing their toughest opponents yet in, well, the new team of the Charisma Code. So, will The Shield be able to remain tag team champions tonight? We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, the new dynamic in the tag team division that we discussed earlier in the opening contest is now that the tag team division has been split. So, certain tag teams are only on Raw and certain tag teams are only on SmackDown. So, it kind of creates a really strong rivalry amongst all the tag teams now on each respective brand. So a lot more tag teams are going to get the opportunities at the tag team champions. So we're going to see a lot of familiar matches happening now on Raw and SmackDown in the tag team division. So this man Chris Jericho, though, he's been one hell of a fighter, but fighting has really got him nowhere because he has yet to win the big one. Is tonight the night that Chris Jericho turns his career around? He's recruited a man who's looking for one more championship match in Christian, and that's what he's getting tonight. The Charisma Code, the newest tag team in the WWE, and could be the best tag team in the WWE if they beat The Shield tonight. I'm very interested to see how this one plays out. Will the Charisma Code get it done? And here comes the other half of the Charisma Code. This man Christian, he's a little bitter. Christian had an opportunity at Wrestlemania with his former friend Edge to take on The Shield, but of course they lost the dream run. It was all the attention was on Edge, his return, his big comeback, and Edge and Christian were going to go at it one more time for the tag team championships, and they lost. So Christian obviously very upset, annoyed at that, and well, because of that, he's now here on Raw, and he's got a new partner. And Christian was, in his mind, promised an opportunity, a big chance to be something over on SmackDown. Now that Edge is the new SmackDown general manager, Christian, in his mind, thought, look, I'm going to stay on SmackDown. I'm going to get World Championship opportunities. My best friend is going to look after me very, very well. Well, as it turns out, Christian was immediately drafted to Raw very, very early on. So Christian's whole thought process was thrown out the window because now he was on Monday Night Raw. He's under the guidance of Paul Heyman. So Christian thought, look, I'm going to be the next big thing. I'm going to be the next world champion. That's not going to happen. Now he's finding himself in the tag team division again, competing for the WWE Tag Team Championships one more time, and he's going to have one more match against The Shield, but he's got a new partner on his hands in Chris Jericho, which I think this team could really go all the way. I think this is a good lineup now. They're called the Charisma Code. They got themselves a name. Thanks to you guys for voting on that over on the website, BrendenPlayz.com. That was awesome. We had over 100 votes on that one, so that was fantastic. So really glad to see you guys getting involved in the voting process. That really means a lot to me. It allows me to kind of make some executive decisions that I don't want to make if it's an unpopular one. If I make a decision and you guys don't like it, if I call the tag team a name that you guys don't like, at least now I picked some of the best names I came across, and you guys can vote for the best one out of those ones. So you guys get the decision. You guys get to make the choices, which is what I want to happen here in Universe Mode. This is not just me being the dictator. This is you guys. You know, this is a democracy here in Universe Mode. So at the moment, this is a tables tornado. I'm going to try and get this one right. Tornado tables tag team elimination championship match. I think I got that one right. So the only way to win this one is by putting your opponent through a table, but you have to put both members of the tag team through a table. If you put one through, you only eliminate that man. So if Roman Reigns goes through a table, he will be out of this match. But for the Charisma Code to win, they have to put Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns through 2 different tables to win this one and win the WWE Tag Team Championship belts. So obviously that's going to be a tough time trying to put Roman Reigns through a table. You can only imagine, but this should be a good match. I'm really looking forward to this one. And a brand new tag team on the horizon is always exciting. And we had a couple of tag teams come about in recent months. And I think, like I said earlier, I think SmackDown may have the better of the division right now. But you add in the Charisma Code to already, and you have them faced off against the Shield. That's a really, really good tag team right there. So I think the Charisma Code can really beef up this tag team roster and make something of it, in my opinion. So we have Seth Rollins and Chris Jericho going at it. Christian and Roman Reigns in the corner over there as well. And Seth Rollins has has one table in the ring right now. Chris Jericho is in trouble. And he's on the table. What's Seth Rollins going to do here? How's he going to put him through this table? He's maybe thinking about top rope. No. He's not going to get there. Hang on. Seth Rollins is in trouble. Jericho, what's he going to do? Hurricane Runner. Oh, no. Just one of the table legs went down. Seth Rollins, very, very lucky. Only one table leg fell. Didn't go through the table. He survives. So you kind of get the feeling that as soon as one guy is eliminated from this match, it's going to be very, very difficult for the other one to win it for them. So the first elimination is vital. You do not want to turn it into a handicap for your team. So Jericho has that table. He set it up in the corner. Maybe looking to put Seth Rollins through it. I think Seth Rollins will be the most dangerous man in this matchup. You kind of get the feeling he's that high-flying prowess. He's able to, fly around the ring and, jump and do the crazy moves, put someone through a table that way. But as well as that, you have Roman Reigns who's capable of just picking you up and throwing you through a table. So that's very dangerous as you see Christian in a bit of trouble. But look at Jericho. It looks pretty confident in himself. Christian looks pretty happy with himself too. The Charisma Code, they feel as though they're in control right now. Jericho holding his head though. And 2 tables are now in the ring. Oh, code breaker. And Roman Reigns has been busted open. So, Charisma Code are in control. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What is going to happen here? Roman Reigns is in trouble. He's busted open. And Jericho has to put him through a table somehow, though. How is he going to do it? As Seth Rollins working down on Christian as well. Christian has been in many TLC matches in his life, so he knows what it takes to put someone through a table. As he meets the canvas there with a beautiful suplex. Oh, Jericho hit Roman Reigns with a powerbomb, but didn't quite get him through the table. He missed the table. And what's he got to do here? Another powerbomb, but Reigns counters this time. And a face buster into the mat there. So, Chris Jericho eating the mat. And this one continues to be a back and forth affair right now. And who's going to get the first elimination here? This is the vital moments here in this match. The WWE Tag Team Championships are on the line. Jericho is in trouble. He's laying down on that table. But Reigns is looking to go on the top rope. Unfamiliar territory for Roman Reigns. Uh-oh. Jericho on the top. Oh, yes, a Hurricane Rana. That is done. He's done. Roman Reigns has been put through a table by Chris Jericho. The first elimination has occurred. Roman Reigns is out of this match. And you may have saw Seth Rollins going through a table there, but he was not dislodged through a table by his opponent. He went through the table by himself. So for him to be eliminated, he would have had to be thrown through that table by Christian, but it didn't happen, so he's still alive. It now turns into a 2-on-1 situation. The Charisma Code are in firm control right now. We may be having new tag team champions here tonight. As the second table has entered this match, Roman Reigns is still laying in the middle of the ring. He has not gotten up yet. He is out of it. He had a code breaker hit him earlier on and got put through that table, so he's certainly feeling the effects of this one. As Jericho gets a steel chair involved in this match, he's whacking Seth Rollins with it. Seth Rollins grabs the chair though. He doesn't want anything to do with it. And now Jericho working away on Rollins. Rollins counters and a little hip toss there. And a backbreaker, follows up with a neck breaker as well. So now Christian has to get involved, and he takes down Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns to his feet. He realizes he's been eliminated. He's got to get out of here. So now it truly is up to Seth Rollins to get it done for the Shield. Will we be seeing new tag team champions as the kill switch on Seth Rollins? The Charisma Code in firm control. The Charisma Code may be looking at being the new tag team champions here tonight. Can they get it done? He's got to put Seth Rollins through the table somehow. What's he going to do here? He plants Seth Rollins down again. Christian looking the goods. Jericho looking the goods. Finally, these two guys looking to turn around their Universe Mode careers, make something of themselves and win championship gold here at Extreme Rules. And we have Seth Rollins trying to fight, stay alive for his team. Keep those tag team titles around the Shield's waist. And Jericho trying to drag Seth Rollins over to that table, having no real luck as he gets planted for his troubles. And now Seth Rollins, his ribs kind of met the side of the table there. And Jericho and Christian are just teaming up. This is a handicap environment right now. Jericho puts Seth Rollins in a possible table breaking predicament. But Seth Rollins, he's still in there. Well, I don't know what the fuck happened there, but Seth Rollins outside the ring now, and Jericho will be meeting him now. Comes Christian as well. So the double team occurs again. Of course, they put him through the announce table. That doesn't count either. It has to be through one of those brown wooden tables that we've seen in the middle of the ring. So just in case someone does get put through that announce table, it won't count. At least from my understanding anyways. As Seth Rollins with the elbow to Christian. And Jericho. Well, this is just a handicap match now. So Seth Rollins, he has to find a way to eliminate somebody. No, I don't know. Just get a quick, elimination somehow. Kind of just pick someone up and, toss them through a table. Something. He's got to get an elimination ASAP. Otherwise, the Shield's title reign is coming to an end here tonight. He's got to find a way. Can he do it? This is a tough challenge for Seth Rollins as Christian off the top of the elbow. Jericho still outside the ring. And this might be Seth Rollins' time, but now comes Jericho and a neck breaker to Christian. Seth Rollins, even though it is a handicap environment, he's still staying alive in this. Oh, what a kick to the side of the head. True credit to Seth Rollins right now. He is surviving. He is staying alive in this. But Jericho's got him up on this table. Jericho's going to jump. Oh, no! Seth Rollins countered. He got out of the way. And that table was broken by Chris Jericho. But Jericho's still in this match. Now Christian's turn. But Seth Rollins gets out of the way again. How is he staying alive? Great ring presence right now by Seth Rollins. And a low blow takes down Chris Jericho. So somehow, some way, Seth Rollins is staying alive in this match. I really have no idea how he's doing it. And a double suplex there to Seth Rollins. So now they are in big trouble. The Shield, their title reign. Christian is feeling it. Jericho's feeling it. Here we go. Uh-oh. Kill switch. And that has busted him open. And the beginning of the end of the Shield's WWE Tag Team Championship reign is upon us. You just kind of get the feeling that Seth Rollins has given everything he's gotten, but the double team, the handicap situation is too much for him to handle right now. It's only a matter of time, ladies and gentlemen, until the Shield's title reign does come to an end, unless Seth Rollins can somehow put Jericho through a table. But no, Jericho takes him straight down. The Charisma Code in firm control. Rollins is still fighting though. He's still trying to win this one. Doesn't matter how much Jericho and Christian are throwing at him. Rollins continues to fight back. as he takes down Jericho again. Up the top. Oh, with the knee to the skull of Jericho. Oh my god, the table right where you do not want to be hit for poor old Seth Rollins. He's in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. And now, what can Christian do? What can Jericho do to put Rollins away? And can Rollins somehow just get a quick table elimination, get himself back in this match? Because you're going to get the feeling right now with all the tenacity and the stamina and the strength that Seth Rollins is showing right now. If he can get one of these two men eliminated, he'll probably win the match for his team. Unless he hasn't really got nothing left in the tank, but he's showing he's still got plenty of fire left. He's still fighting. And now he's going off the top. And this time Jericho counters. And what happened there? Seth Rollins, he kind of just fell and broke that table, as you can see. And now Seth Rollins meets a neckbreaker as well, so this match still continues. Christian setting up that table. And can we see another Hurricane Runner from Chris Jericho to put him away here? Seth Rollins is going to put Jericho on the table though. And he's got him up. He's in trouble. Can he hit one of those springboard knees? No. Hang on. Uh-oh, we've seen this. Seth Rollins off the top with the crossbody. And he missed. He went for that high crossbody off the top rope. He missed. I was probably looking to hit that through the table. Unable to do so. And now Christian in trouble. Jericho's got him though. And he's thrown over with an arm drag. Jericho in trouble. Seth Rollins still staying alive. It's hard to put him down, hard to put him away. The Shield, their tag team title hopes are still alive right now. As Jericho has that table, and he whacks Seth Rollins with it. That may be enough to keep Rollins down for the time being. Christian's got him up. But Jericho, he wants to remove that table. He's got the chair in his hand now. And Christian's going to put him on that table. And he went for the drop kick. He didn't quite hit it. Does for it again. Didn't hit it again. Here we go. Jericho. Oh, German suplex to the table. That is enough to win this match. Chris Jericho has finally won the big one in his career. He eliminated both members of the Shield. We have new tag team champions. The Charisma Code are our new champions. Their first title opportunity is a good one. They have successfully knocked off the greatest team in Universe Mode, and they are now the new WWE Tag Team Champions. What a victory. They were dominant. Seth Rollins, though, he stayed alive for quite some time. As you can see, the German suplex, bang! The back and the neck of Seth Rollins going through that table. And finally, Christian and Chris Jericho win championship gold here in Universe Mode. It's the first time that both these men have held gold here in the series. How long will they be tag team champions for? In my opinion, for a very long time. They're one hell of a team, beating the Shield tonight. And the Shield's credit, they put up a lot of fight, but the elimination of Roman Reigns early on was too much for Seth Rollins to deal with. So big victory for the Charisma Code. We'll now move on to our next match. So here comes the Intercontinental Champion, Mark Henry. So ladies and gentlemen, this man is the man. This man is the new Intercontinental Champion. He won it in a triple threat environment at WrestleMania 30. And he managed to beat Rusev and the former champion Wade Barrett. And I tell you what, he certainly looked impressive. He certainly looked good over the past number of months. It was only time, we knew he was going to do something big. We knew he was going to bounce back from the rough run that he had, and he has. He was the former world champion here on Universe Mode. He held the title for a couple of months, and former Money in the Bank winner as well. So when you think about it, Mark Henry has had a really good year in Universe Mode. He's capped it off with the Intercontinental Championship victory. Now coming back into the frame with the IC title. He's looking to make a name for himself once again, looking to get himself back to the top of the mountain. But this man, Wade Barrett, he held the title for, I have no idea, so many months. He was the man. And we've spoken about this before. As soon as he got rid of Kofi Kingston, he was good to go from there. So Wade Barrett plowed through the division. He beat everyone there was to beat. And he still remains on SmackDown though, even though he lost the Intercontinental Championship And most of the guys that he faced have moved on to Monday Night Raw. So it's a whole different complexity, a whole different division right now here on SmackDown for the Intercontinental Championship. You know, the likes of Fandango, Bray Wyatt coming into the frame. So some good talent now and some different talent available to try and take this title away from the likes of Henry or Barrett. So interesting times ahead for the Intercontinental Championship. This is an Extreme Rules match, by the way, if you did not know. So this one should get extreme, should get bloody, as Henry gets sent down by Wade Barrett to kick this one off. And, you know, Wade Barrett, arguably the best champion here in Universe Mode history. And, you know, it'd be hard to say he's a better champion than Brock Lesnar. But, you know, you think about it, Wade Barrett competed a lot more than Brock Lesnar over the course of the year of Universe Mode. So he really had a lot more matches than Brock Lesnar. And he continued to win despite all the odds against him and the number of times and the length of time he was a champion. He continued to remain on top, remain the best. So certainly you have to put your hat off to Wade Barrett. He had one hell of a run. He lost it in a triple threat matchup at WrestleMania. So now he gets his one-on-one opportunity to face Henry again. So Wade Barrett, if he's good enough, he'll win that Intercontinental Championship back tonight. But Mark Henry, like I said, former world champion, Money in the Bank holder, now Intercontinental champion. He's done it all here on Universe Mode. He's the only guy to hold 2 different singles championships. And if you want to add the Money in the Bank in as well, I tell you what, Mark Henry is probably, when you think about it, on paper, the most successful champion and the most successful superstar in Universe Mode with all the championship reigns he's had. So really impressive run from Mark Henry. Now trying to get himself back, I guess, in title contention. He did so at WrestleMania. He was just too good not to put him in that match at WrestleMania. Now he's got the Intercontinental Championship. If he can retain against Barrett here, you kind of get the feeling Mark Henry will continue to go on and move on to perhaps challenging for that world title again once again, because, you know, he is that damn good. He's hard to beat. He's the world's strongest man, and he's looking to induct Wade Barrett into his Hall of Pain here tonight. And as he's stomping away right now, and follows it up with a couple of right hands to Wade Barrett. So Mark Henry looking just to brutally attack Barrett here, take him down, utilize this Extreme Rules environment. That's the way to go about it, in my opinion. Get those toys out and start to whack each other around. So we'll have to wait and see how these two guys pan out as Barrett somehow finds the strength to take down Henry. You can see he struggled to get him up in the air, but he got there, takes down Henry with the suplex. And Barrett's got him up again. Oh, another side suplex takes down Mark Henry. So Barrett in control right now. Oh, a low blow from Mark Henry. And everything goes in this matchup. You can do whatever the hell you want to each other. It does not matter. There are no rules. It's Extreme Rules. And I guess a low blow is extreme nowadays, as Henry takes down Barrett. Barrett gets back to his feet, though. And he's looking just to continue to wear down Mark Henry. Keep the big man off his feet. That's the way to go about it, as he takes down Mark Henry again. And now working on the leg, like I said earlier, a moment ago. Look, take down Mark Henry, keep him grounded. That's the way to go about it. And neckbreaker as well. So Wade Barrett in firm control now. Henry's in a little bit of trouble. Rake of the eye. And Barrett trying to strike Henry, but Henry continues to block, and he gets the right hands in at the pivotal time. As Barrett, tilt the world slam. That's got to be it. 2, no, 1 count. And Mark Henry staying alive. I think Barrett maybe looking for that bullhammer elbow, but Mark Henry's got the bear hug. We saw the bear hug at WrestleMania. It was what brought it. It was what got him the Intercontinental Championship. He's got it locked in, but it's not going to be enough to put Barrett away. He knows that. He throws Wade Barrett away. And, Barrett tosses Henry away with authority. And Henry back to his feet. And who's going to walk out champion? Wade Barrett was in control. Looks as though Henry getting himself back in this match. This is really going either way right now. There's a forearm to the back of Henry. And, Henry meets the canvas again. I don't think that would really happen, but okay. As, hang on. Uh-oh. Henry. World's Strongest Slam. That was really out of nowhere. Down goes Barrett. 1, 2, 3. Henry retains the Intercontinental Championship, really with the World's Strongest Slam out of nowhere. Just kind of drilled Wade Barrett into the mat. It was enough to put him away. So, Mark Henry has retained the IC title once again and continues to reign supreme in his first championship title reign defense on pay-per-view. So, well done to Mark Henry. He's doing well as the Intercontinental Champion. I'm a little surprised, to be honest with you. I thought Wade Barrett was going to get the title back here tonight, but I guess Wade Barrett's IC title hopes and dreams are now gone. What's next for Wade Barrett? Will he move into the world title picture, or will he continue to fight Henry for that Intercontinental Championship? Time will tell. But Mark Henry is the IC champ. He's proving to be dominant as the IC champ, and well done to him. He's looking good. So who's going to be next to step up to try and take down Henry? Will it be Rusev, Swagger, Bray Wyatt, Fandango? Who knows? But there's a lot of great talent here on SmackDown, all gunning for that championship around Henry's shoulder. So now it's time to move on to the WWE Championship match. Now, before I get into this match, I want to just say again, if you haven't already, check out the promo for this match. Unfortunately, I cannot air it on this video because it got done with a bit of copyright issues. The copyright issues came about about 2 days after I actually uploaded the video. So I thought the video was going to be fine. And, if there was a problem, I would have fixed it. But I thought the video turned out great, and I'm just going to leave it there. So the video is up on my channel. Highly recommend you guys go and check out the promo video for this matchup. And that should get you hyped up. So, can't play it in this one, but it still is up on my channel. So, if I played in this one, this video would get done for copyright, and so. Unfortunately, I cannot, but here comes the WWE Champion, Randy Orton, the man who won the championship from Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30. Some say it was luck, but I think Randy Orton is just the best in the world right now. WWE Champion, he is the best on Monday Night Raw. Of course, he won the Royal Rumble to earn the right to face Lesnar at WrestleMania, and he cashed in his opportunity at the Royal Rumble at WrestleMania by winning the title. So, what a victory from Randy Orton, but this is his first challenge as champion to try and take down this man. The WWE Champion, the former WWE Champion, the man who held the championship for so long. 8 straight pay-per-view victories in a row. It all came to an end at WrestleMania. But as you can see tonight, he is all alone. As we saw earlier on, Paul Heyman is not accompanying him tonight. Neither is Triple H. Triple H wants Brock Lesnar to get it done all by himself. And this is one hell of a challenge for Brock Lesnar to face. Can he beat Randy Orton in a 2 out of 3 falls match all by himself? Well, Brock Lesnar's the beast. I think he can. He won 8 in a row. He held the championship for nearly 9 months. Well, 9 months actually. So, why Paul Heyman is starting to doubt him, why Triple H is starting to doubt him now, I have no idea. But they are. So, Brock Lesnar is Brock Lesnar. He is the beast. He is the former champion. Like I said, he held the title for so long. He beat everyone there was to beat on Raw. And really, he ran out of competition. There was really no one left for him to beat other than Randy Orton. And Randy Orton was the last straw. And Lesnar couldn't overcome him at WrestleMania. But tonight he gets his opportunity to take down Orton one more time. So this could be his chance that he needs, the one chance he needs to win back his championship. And I think he can do it. It's going to be tough, but I think he can do it. And Paul Heyman has labeled Randy Orton as the luckiest man in the WWE. Because he pretty much described everything that Randy Orton has accomplished since coming back to the WWE as luck. Well, being signed back into the WWE and joining the Survivor Series team for the Authority as luck, being given the GM spot, luck, winning the Royal Rumble, luck, beating The Rock, luck, and beating Brock Lesnar, luck. Well, there is no luck in beating Brock Lesnar in a 2 out of 3 falls match. So Randy Orton will really prove to the world that he is not a man made of luck. He is a man made of skill, and he's just simply that much better than Brock Lesnar. But he has to beat him tonight. no DQ, 2 out of 3 falls match. And all the falls must happen in the ring, and they can only be pinfalls, no submissions. So we saw a bit of a submission being used at WrestleMania, where Randy Orton used a sleeper hold to put Lesnar to sleep at Mania. That will not happen tonight because there will be no sleeper holds, there will be no submissions, no Kimura locks, just straight out pinfalls only. As Lesnar throwing Randy Orton across the ring, and pretty much Triple H has said, look Lesnar, if you don't win tonight, this agreement, this arrangement, this alliance between you and the Authority will be over. So this is Lesnar's last chance to impress the Authority, last chance to win the title before he's going to be exiled and eliminated from the Authority. He'll be forced to leave. You know, the Authority is going to turn their back on Lesnar. Who will step up to be the Authority's new champion? I don't know, but I don't know if it's a smart idea. I mean, why would you turn your back on the man that gave you so much glory for the majority of the series? I have no idea. Maybe Triple H has got some other hidden agenda, some other plan, a plan B, plan C, I don't know. But Brock Lesnar, he's a great asset to anyone's brand. So, of course, we have to remember the loser of this match will be going to SmackDown. So if Lesnar loses, he's going to SmackDown anyway. So he won't have the opportunity to face Randy Orton again for this championship. So really, him losing tonight he'll be exiled out of the Authority in more ways than one. Not only will they not join him over on SmackDown, but he won't even be on the brand anyway. It's the brand that Paul Heyman's managing as the GM. So Paul Heyman having all the power on Raw is not the case on SmackDown. I don't think Brock Lesnar is going to be treated very nicely on SmackDown by Edge. So Brock Lesnar will have a really tough time trying to get himself back to the top if he can't win here tonight against Randy Orton. And maybe perhaps if he loses, he may have something to say about that to Triple H. So I have no idea what's going to happen next, but all I know is this is going to be one hell of a fight between these two guys who simply just do not like each other. Randy Orton turned his back on the Authority just before WrestleMania, said he wanted to challenge Lesnar. Here we go. This could be a possible pinning predicament. And a kick out at 2. And again, they changed places. They're going to change places again. And it looks as though this is going to be a situation where we're just going to go back and forth, looking for that 3 count. It's not happening yet. And a 2 count again. Another one. Just another 2 counts. So, Randy Orton turning his back on the Authority, was it the smartest idea? Maybe not. But he wanted to branch out and be a man of his own. He was kind of living in the shadow of Brock Lesnar, and everyone was talking about Lesnar as being the dominant WWE champion, being the face of the Authority, being the key player on Raw, whereas Randy Orton was just kind of fading away on SmackDown as the GM. Whether that was Triple H's plan and what Triple H wanted out of Orton, I don't know, but that was certainly what Randy Orton did not want. Randy Orton wanted to be an in-ring competitor, and he proved that at the Royal Rumble that he's capable of winning the big match. And then he followed it up with another huge victory by ending the career of The Rock at the Elimination Chamber as well. So I think Randy Orton's more than proved everyone wrong about any kind of assumptions that he's not able to win a big match and not able to be a main event player. And I can understand why Triple H kind of doubted Randy Orton's ability, because he was retired, so to say, by The Rock for about 5 months at Vengeance last year. So I can understand Triple H's hesitance, but certainly he was proved wrong, because Randy Orton dethroned his own champion to be the new face of Monday Night Raw. So Randy Orton is looking to beat Lesnar. There's been no fall yet. It's still 0-0. Of course, the first of 2 falls will win this one. And no disqualification as well. Lesnar looking to use that announce table. Yes, he will. So he's got it out over there. He's taking the monitors off it. And we're going to see that announce table come into play. Collar and elbow tie up outside the ring. And Lesnar's got Orton. And he's going to toss him. Oh, tosses him through the table. Lesnar launching Randy Orton through the table. And yeah, he's got him up. Oh, he was looking for that powerbomb. Orton countered though. And A kick to the midsection for Orton's troubles. And Orton follows it up with another kick to the midsection of his own. So this is really a back and forth affair right now between these two men. These two champions, these two future Hall of Famers. And two great superstars here on Universe Mode. It's hard to believe there's only been 4 WWE champions here on Universe Mode, and you are looking at 2 of them. So that's quite a scary number when you think about it. Like, there's only really been a couple of instances where we've seen the title change hands. So that's why it was so rare and such a big deal at WrestleMania 30 when it happened, because it was such a rare occasion. Because Brock Lesnar held that title for so long. And many think that as soon as he goes to SmackDown, he's going to win that World Heavyweight Championship as well. So even if he does go to SmackDown, it's not really going to impact him too much, because a lot of us think that Brock Lesnar will terrorize and dominate the SmackDown brand just like he did on Monday Night Raw. Will that happen again? I don't know, but a couple of familiar faces will be over there on SmackDown, like CM Punk and John Cena, that Lesnar's already defeated before in his career. So I think Lesnar probably wouldn't mind going to SmackDown, as Lesnar gets launched into those steel steps. So this one getting taken outside the ring. We're going to see a few of these outside utensils come into play, as Orton kicked to the midsection of Lesnar, and he's going to launch him back inside the ring. So the pinfalls have to occur inside the ring, so no real good attacking each other outside the ring if they're looking for a pinfall. So they need to try and hit their best shot whilst in the ring. Otherwise, it will not count. It'll be a waste of their time, because it's not going to count towards the final score. As Lesnar, is he going to look for the pinfall? No. Orton back to his feet. And Orton, a knee to the midsection. Uh-oh. Luthez Prez. Those right hands to the forehead of Brock Lesnar. And here we go. Orton is stomping away. He's ready to go. Is he going to strike? Is the Viper going to strike? Oh, RKO! Randy Orton strikes. Is that enough to get the first fall? Will that put Brock Lesnar away for the first fall of the match? 1, 2, 3. Yes, Randy Orton is 1 up. 1-0. So the WWE Champion has got the added advantage right now. He's got the 1-0 advantage. Lesnar going for a pinfall of his own. 2. Ooh, 2.5 count. Randy Orton just kicking out. So Lesnar in trouble here. And his career may be in jeopardy as well. The career as the Authority's henchman, as the Authority's champion, as the face of Monday Night Raw will be over if he cannot find a way to pin Orton 2 times in a row now. Whereas Orton will be on the road to officially ending the Authority for good. That's Randy Orton's sole ambition here, is to put the Authority away for good. If he beats the Authority's champion and sends him on his way, Randy Orton will probably have completed half the job, the other half being Triple H. So Randy Orton, this victory means the world to him. It's not just about the championship. It's about putting the Authority away and finishing them off for good, as Orton's been busted open from that DDT by Lesnar. And here we go. Orton's in trouble. 1. Is Lesnar going to look for those 3 powerbombs? 2. Can he get him up for the 3rd? Yes! 3 powerbombs. Down goes Orton. Cover. This is going to be Lesnar's first fall, and he does. 1-all. Lesnar, if he can hit that F5, we'll be looking at the new WWE Champion. 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2. I thought for a moment that would have been the 3rd, and a quick pinfall. And Orton, what's he going to think about doing here? And Lesnar, oh, quick time DDT, takes down Orton again. That could be enough to put Orton away. 2, no, a kick out at 2. It's 1-all, ladies and gentlemen. The next fall will win this match. Here we go, Luthez Prez again. It's do or die. Next fall wins. Will that be enough to put Lesnar away? Orton's going to try. 1, 2. Oh, a kick out at 2. I thought for a second. Oh, RKO out of nowhere. That's busted Lesnar open. RKO out of nowhere. 2, 3. Can you believe it? Randy Orton has done it. He has pinned Brock Lesnar, and he has beaten the Authorities champion 2 times in a row. Forget about the fluke. Forget about luck. Randy Orton has just beaten Lesnar once again on pay-per-view and has retained his championship. Triple H's worst nightmare has come into fruition. Randy Orton has solidified himself as the face of Monday Night Raw. Paul Heyman will be throwing up right now because his former client, Brock Lesnar, has lost to Randy Orton and will now join the SmackDown roster after tonight's event. What a victory by Randy Orton. What will happen next on Monday Night Raw? Will this change the complexity of the WWE? We'll have to find out what happens next. Now it's time to move on to our final match. It's the main event match. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Heavyweight Champion, Batista. Batista, is tonight the toughest challenge thus far in your career? You know, tonight is really going to be a tough challenge. I'm taking on 3 of the greatest of all time, 3 of the best superstars to ever step inside this ring in this business. SmackDown has got a lot of great talent, and tonight is going to be one tough challenge, but I'm certainly up for this challenge. I became the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania. I defied all the odds. I proved everybody wrong, that I was not a has-been, that I still got it. Tonight, this is my first title defense on pay-per-view. I'm not going to lose my title this early. I'm not going to be a transitional champion. I'm going to be the champion for a long, long time, and people need to deal with that. But let's be real here. When was the last time CM Punk and John Cena ever achieved anything noteworthy in Universe Mode? I can't think of a time. And The Undertaker, well, he had one big match at WrestleMania that he won. Well, if The Undertaker can't win at WrestleMania, then when can he win? Tonight, I'm not afraid of these 3 men because I know I'm better than them. I know that these guys are going to have to kill me to take this title away from me because I'm not letting anybody near my World Heavyweight Championship. I've worked too damn hard to be where I am here tonight. And if you got a problem with that, deal with it. At the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, 4 of the greatest superstars of all time will face off in a ladder match for the World Heavyweight Championship. These men are all unique, but they all share one common trait, and that's the desire to be the World Heavyweight Champion. My one goal when I returned to the WWE at the Royal Rumble was to win this very championship around my waist, and I did that at WrestleMania, and I successfully defended again the week after WrestleMania. There may be some new blood that got drafted over to the show, but I don't care who joined SmackDown. I don't care who wants to fight me for my championship. The fact is, I will kick anyone's ass, whether I like you or hate you. I don't care who you are. I will beat you up if you try and take this championship away from me. I'm not going to deny it. This has been a rough year for the C Nation. Ever since I lost my WWE Championship, my career has been on a downward spiral and it's never fully recovered. But now this is my fresh opportunity, my chance to rectify all the mistakes that I made on Monday Night Raw here on SmackDown and become the World Heavyweight Champion. I know the chips are down right now. I know I'm getting my ass kicked each and every week, but this is my chance to repeat history. Because last year at Extreme Rules, I beat CM Punk for the WWE Championship. I know what it takes to win championship gold at Extreme Rules, and this year, I'm going to repeat the same event. My name is CM Punk, and I am the best in the world. Even though my track record has not proven that, I still believe in it in my heart. And at Extreme Rules, I will show the world that I still am the best in the world. Last year was a tough year for me. Last year at this very event was the beginning of the end for my Monday Night Raw run. But now, it's a fresh year, and it's a fresh start on the SmackDown brand. I'm not here to make friends, I'm not here to make allies, I'm here to win championships. Something that I could not get done on Monday Night Raw. This is the chance that I need to turn it all around. This is the chance that I need to make my career historic and legendary. At Extreme Rules, 3 of the greatest superstars of all time will face me for the World Heavyweight Championship. The one thing that gives me the advantage over those 3 guys is the fact that this is a ladder match. This match is right up my alley. This match is perfect for me. I've won Money in the Bank ladder matches in the past. I know what it takes to win a ladder match. And at Extreme Rules, I'm going to take this advantage and I'm going to use it. Because the WWE Universe will find out why everybody calls me the best in the world. At WrestleMania, all the critics were silenced when they said that I couldn't beat Chris Jericho one-on-one to keep my streak alive. Now, at Extreme Rules, I am back. But I am back for one reason alone, and that's to be the king of the mountain, to be on top of the world one more time, and that's to be the World Heavyweight Champion. This is my title, and if you want it, you're gonna have to kill me to take it off me. Now deal with that. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the World Heavyweight Champion Batista. He defends his championship right now in a fatal 4-way ladder match. Four of the greatest superstars in the history of the WWE will be going at it to try and become the World Heavyweight Champion one more time, or in Batista's case, live to fight another day. Here comes Batista. He's rocking the red here tonight, and without a doubt he has been impressive in the build up towards Extreme Rules pay-per-view. The interesting note is that every single one of these men in this match is looking likely to win. I really cannot pick a winner. All four of these men are coming into this match with a lot of momentum behind them, and you probably could say John Cena has looked the best out of the four, but it is anyone's game right now. Batista won the title at WrestleMania. He defended it the week after WrestleMania. He beat Ryback twice in 1 week to keep that title. Batista has been impressive, but can he hold on to his title one more time and perhaps will be the toughest challenge in his career? And here comes CM Punk, a man, or one of the two men in this match that really probably don't deserve to be here right now. And I say this because if you look at their past 6, 7, maybe even 8 months of their career, they've had a tough time. They really haven't achieved anything of worthy, anything to really note. And honestly, CM Punk, this is the one chance he may need, the one opportunity that he needs to turn it all around. A ladder match is right up his alley, and a fatal 4-way environment, probably the only opportunity he's going to get for the World Heavyweight Championship for the time being, because he really hasn't impressed anybody. He managed to get a big victory over Bray Wyatt heading in towards Extreme Rules, so he did kind of force his way into this matchup. But he's got a tough challenge tonight. Batista in the ring with him. That's one man that's going to be tough to beat alone, but you add in John Cena and The Undertaker, it almost seems like an impossible task for either of these men to win. It's going to be hard to pick the winner, but CM Punk, I think, will be the wild card in this one. Has a bit of a match advantage with it being a ladder match, so I think that could be that CM Punk needs here tonight. Can he get it done? Can he turn his career around by winning the World Heavyweight Championship here tonight? And this man, John Cena, well, CM Punk and John Cena are very familiar with the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, because this event last year on Universe Mode, John Cena beat CM Punk for the WWE Championship on this very night. And I believe that was an Extreme Rules match, if I remember. It may not have been, I'm not sure. But John Cena won his first title on Universe Mode, and the only title he's held at this event. So John Cena knows how to win championships here tonight at Extreme Rules. But can he repeat it once again here tonight? Can he go 2 from 2 from Extreme Rules? And maybe perhaps Extreme Rules could be his best event in his career. By winning 2 championships, that would certainly replicate that, no doubt about that. But this man, The Undertaker, well, he returned at the Royal Rumble. He came back a few weeks after that. Basically, he came out and staked his claim to be the next World Heavyweight Champion. He never got his opportunity in the Elimination Chamber match thanks to Chris Jericho, but The Undertaker dealt with Jericho, he beat him at WrestleMania, and now it's a clear path to the World Heavyweight Championship. The only people standing in the Undertaker's reign of being the World Heavyweight Champion one more time are the three men that he faces here tonight: John Cena, CM Punk, and Batista. Will we see the dead man rise once again to become the king of the mountain and be the World Heavyweight Champion one more time in his illustrious career? He's never held championship gold here on Universe Mode, and this is only the second pay-per-view match that he will be appearing in a one-on-one environment here in Universe Mode. The third if you want to include the Royal Rumble. So we haven't seen a lot of the Undertaker here in Universe Mode. Perhaps this may be the one and only chance that he has at the World Heavyweight Championship, but maybe it will be the only chance that he needs. The Undertaker, well experienced in every single title match, every single match stipulation that you can think of, Undertaker's been involved. He knows what it takes to win the big match, and tonight is no different. Extreme Rules, it's a ladder match. The Undertaker, he's been in plenty of them before. He knows how to win them, but it's going to be certainly a tough time for the aging Undertaker. Is this the last chance the Undertaker will ever get in his career? We'll have to wait and find out. As Batista, John Cena, CM Punk, and The Undertaker. What an all-star lineup for this Fatal 4-Way match here tonight at Extreme Rules. It's a ladder match, and here we go. For the greats, now all residing here on SmackDown. I mean, tell you what, SmackDown has got some legends on the show. Now Brock Lesnar has recently been added to the show as well. So a lot of great talent here on the SmackDown brand, and it's going to be tough to be the World Heavyweight Champion here on SmackDown. So even if Batista does retain, he's got a man named Brock Lesnar waiting for him. He's got a man, Bray Wyatt, waiting for him. He's got Mark Henry, The Big Show. So many great talent here on SmackDown waiting for him to try and get their opportunity at the champ. As Batista and CM Punk are going at it outside, John Cena and The Undertaker in the middle of this ring. These four men, they may all be fan favorites, they may all be well liked by majority, but it doesn't matter. They may all respect each other, but it doesn't matter, because the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. The respect, the rule book, everything you want to call it, gets thrown out the window. Any kind of friendliness or friendship or anything that they may have towards each other is thrown out the window, because the world title is on the line, and these four men care about one thing only, and that's being the champion, and that's being on top of the world here on SmackDown. The face of SmackDown, the opportunity to be the king of SmackDown, if you want to call it, is on the line here tonight. As John Cena and Undertaker continue, CM Punk and Batista, the ladder is already out, still steps have been deployed as well. So expect to see a few ladder shots being used in this one. I don't know why Batista's setting up the ladder outside, but CM Punk throws him back inside the ring anyway. So it's no secret John Cena and CM Punk have struggled. Undertaker hasn't had that many matches, but neither has Batista. All four of these men have had a bit of two of these guys have had a similar route in CM Punk and John Cena, and two of the other guys, and Batista and The Undertaker, have had two similar routes into getting this matchup. So when you think about it, two different sides of the story here tonight. As CM Punk, a rake to the eye, Batista, and what's he going to do? Oh, he kicks him off the top. CM Punk's got his hands on the belt, but John Cena looks to take him down. CM Punk counters, but he decides to drop down. There's too many guys trying to get him off the ladder, and instead of trying to hold on to the title and risk getting thrown off, he does the smart thing and drops down. So will we see any kind of alliances formed in this match? I don't think so. We saw in the build-up that there was some times where there was two men teaming up to take down the other. There were other occasions where they just all went at it themselves. So really, it's just kind of every man for themselves kind of a situation. If the opportunity does arise to double team, I'm sure they'll take it. But they only care about themselves, and they all want to be the World Heavyweight Champion, and I don't blame them. The World Heavyweight Championship has certainly been a tough title to get their hands on here on SmackDown. I mean, we saw Ryback hold the championship for a long time. It was a very similar situation to the Brock Lesnar situation over on Raw, and it wasn't until Batista won the championship that we really saw a new champion and saw some new up-and-comers get their opportunities. But Batista tonight, he's got a tough task. As I probably would say John Cena's been the favourite. The general consensus from your comments in the comment section down below has really been that John Cena is kind of the front runner for this one, as well as The Undertaker. So Batista and CM Punk probably flying under the radar a little bit. Nobody really expects him to win this one. I don't think many people really expect Batista to retain, but I still think the Animal has what it takes to be the World Heavyweight Champion. Even though 3 of the other great superstars are facing him here tonight, Batista is just as good, if not better, as those 3 other men. As Batista and CM Punk still battling it out, as it's interesting to see the 2 kind of confrontations we're experiencing right now. Cena and Undertaker, and Batista and Punk, as Batista rolls out of the way. Undertaker takes down John Cena as well. And Undertaker looking to bring in the second ladder, and Batista brings in a ladder of his own by whacking CM Punk with it, sets it up, maybe looking to go ahead and grab the title. And he's up, but Punk, oh! Down goes Batista, and CM Punk throws him off the top of the ladder. And Punk folds it up. Oh! Neck breaker there. And what's he going to try and do here? Springboard! Oh, elbow! Right to the heart of Batista. And he's going to perhaps try it again. He does. Yes! No! Batista this time. He rolls out of it. So this is an interesting start to this match, as Batista takes down CM Punk. And it's still Punk and Batista, Taker and Cena. It really hasn't reversed or changed yet. It's just these 4 men have picked out a man that they do not like each, and they're going at it. As Cena gets taken down by Undertaker. Punk kicks Batista in the back of the head. And who will be the first to climb up that ladder and really get a good grab of it? CM Punk, he had his hand on it, but never really got too much. Oh, crossbody there from Punk. So down goes Batista and Punk. A bit of a head scissors now to Batista. Cena, a belly-to-belly slam, taking down the Undertaker. Of course, if you didn't know, the only way to win this match is by grabbing the belt at the top of the ladder. CM Punk's climbing up. Here we go. He's got his hands on the belt. But Undertaker has other ideas. He takes CM Punk down. And now, Punk, thrown into the ladder. Batista was climbing it. And that's enough to take down Batista and Punk at the same time. And Undertaker follows it up with a powerbomb. So the dead man firing up right now. John Cena continues to work away on the Undertaker with no prevail, as Undertaker takes down Cena and a ladder shot to CM Punk. Batista setting up the ladder. Is he going to climb up? Oh! A bulldog there, face first by the Undertaker. And CM Punk, drop kick. Another one. What's he going to do here? Here we go. Neck breaker. Punk's heating up. And a springboard. No, he misses the elbow again. He went to fly over the top of the top rope. And Batista sent over the top rope. So what is Punk thinking about doing here? What the hell? Here we go. Oh, DDT to the apron. Down goes Batista as Cena setting up for the 5 moves of doom. Here we go. Will the Undertaker be able to see John Cena before he hits it? But no, Cena forgets about it. He's going to climb up the ladder instead. He's got the belt. But Undertaker, hang on, Cena's got it. Oh my. Taken down. Undertaker, with brute force, drills Cena into the mat. And now, Batista being double teamed by Undertaker and CM Punk. I think that might be the first instance where we've seen a double team being employed on one of the superstars here tonight. As Undertaker, I think John Cena went for the attitude adjustment there. Hang on, Undertaker's got Cena up. Oh, tombstone. Tombstone, pile driver. John Cena may be out of this match. And Undertaker follows it up with a sidewalk slam. John Cena may be out of this match thanks to the tombstone pile driver of The Undertaker. And down goes The Undertaker thanks to a clothesline by Batista, but Cena's still standing. And he may be recovered. Oh, Batista eats a bit of that ladder thanks to the hands of CM Punk. And Cena does the same, but this time to the Undertaker. And Punk doing the smart thing, trying to get that ladder set. And oh my, Batista launched into the ladder again. As, Cena gets powerbombed by the Undertaker. And now the dead man's going to set up the ladder. And he's going to climb it. Don't know if it's really set up in the right direction. Doesn't matter. Cena throws the ladder down. And down goes the Undertaker. And Batista's heating up over there. I'm trying to call the match as best as I can. There's so much action happening. As Batista climbing up. Cena sent down. Now Batista and Punk on top of the ladder. Who's going to win this confrontation? Punk counters Batista. And what's Punk? Oh, kicked off the top. What's he going to do? Off the top! Leg drop! Off the top of the ladder. CM Punk risking it all with the leg drop. He hit it to perfection. And he may have just taken Batista out of this match. Oh! Here we go, Punk. The ladder in his way. Doesn't matter. Finds a way to hit another leg drop. Cena taken down as well, but Batista back to his feet. He's got to find a way, Batista. He took a big leg drop off the top of the ladder. He's going to have to try and find a way to get himself back in this match. And he takes down Punk. Cena, face first into the ladder. Oh! And his neck is drilled into the back. His back of his neck is drilled into Undertaker's knee. And Punk is taken down again. Oh! And that ladder is continuously getting set up. But these superstars are throwing each other into it. And Batista decides to throw one of the ladders out of the ring. To maybe to clear a bit of ring space. But CM Punk, he attacked Batista with the remaining ladder whilst Batista was out there. Now, Punk and Batista going at it outside the ring. Undertaker decides to join them. Cena's in the middle of the ring. Batista's back inside this ring now. But Cena's all alone. Cena's all alone in the ring. Hang on. Cena's all alone. Cena's got the belt. In comes the Undertaker. Is he going to be... Hang on. Oh, Cena's got it. Cena's got it. Cena has got it. Cena wins the World Heavyweight Championship. The other three men were distracted outside, and John Cena has done it. John Cena is the new World Heavyweight Champion. Extreme Rules is a great event for John Cena, as he's won the World Heavyweight Championship just like he did last year by winning the WWE Championship. 2 from 2 from John Cena, and Cena is back on top. John Cena has turned his career around. He went from losing match after match after match to now being the man, the face of SmackDown. He is the World Heavyweight Champion one more time. John Cena has done it. What a victory from Cena. What a match. Cena, just kind of right time, right place, wasn't it? The other three men went outside the ring for a brief second. John Cena was left alone in the ring. He climbed the ladder. He grabbed the belt. Undertaker a split second too late. Batista as well. And John Cena has won the World Heavyweight Championship. Batista, his title reign is a short one. What a victory by John Cena, and what a pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming out and watching the show. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like on the video, and if you haven't already, you got to subscribe. What's coming next is going to be huge. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next episode of Universe Mode, coming out real soon. Have a great day, guys. See you soon.